All right, y'all, listen. Another topic I want to ask y'all about. Do y'all think black women are the most unprotected person in America?
Hell no.
Explain
And
why.
I gotta elaborate on that. I think they're well protected, man. They're part of a system that was set up for the male to fail, and they under the white man's wing, man. They under the government's wing. They should be good if they got, especially if they got kids. But that's how I feel. I think they very well overprotected.
My take on this is I don't think we are protective enough. Coming from the point, let's just say when a black woman have a baby, doctors say black women have a higher standard. Study shows black women have the highest standard of reciprocating pain than Caucasian women. Like the incident that happened 2 years ago, a young black woman had died in Woodhall. She kept saying, "Oh, my stomach hurt," and she kept asking for stuff. Happened to be like a close friend of mine. She kept asking for medicine, and they was like, "No, you fine." They gave her Tylenol. Come to find out, she was like eternally bleeding.
Wow. Sorry to hear
And
that.
she begged the doctors, "Help me, help me, help me." And she's like, the doctor was like, "You're just over exaggerating. Like, it's just mild pain. You just had a C-section. This is normal." So that's the reason why I think we're not protected enough as far as like from doctors' point of view.
All right. Now I have to agree with Light. And I'm going to break it down why I think black women aren't the most unprotected person. The actual most persons who've been unprotected is actual children.
I agree.
It's kids. We keep being selfish, keep saying it's the women, it's the men. No, it's kids. Because hurt people grow up to hurt people, right? So at the end of the day, kids get sex trafficked more than black women, black kids. No, not sex trafficked. I'm talking about general.
Just in general, yeah,
right?
Just in general.
Or if we talking about the
Statistics.
The rape thing or molestation thing, like little girls are getting touched way more than actual grown women, right? Now, these kids are not even being protected by their mothers.
Because those are ain't shit mothers.
No, but I'm saying is
because I'm going to die for mine.
But what I'm saying is that shows that most of the child's deaths comes from the mother. They ain't trying to claim postpartum. Postpartum don't make you kill kids. You know what I'm saying? But it's very real. You know what I'm saying? People try to do that. Here's the thing about that. Now, to go by what you were saying, kids get used for ADHD medicines. They get used for special ed checks. They get used for income tax checks. Yeah, they get used for everything. Women are having multiple kids because they get incentivized by the government to give them money. The government becoming a new father. Therefore, a lot of the time they're like, listen, I want no man in my house back in the days. So they get the benefits from a child. So they keep using their child money to take care of them. The black woman is doing this. Not saying all black women, but I'm talking about the stats wise. Not only that, they're using child support money to take care of their nails. It's called child support money. It's support for the child, not support for your fingernails and car notes.
That shit is fraud.
Right?
That also ties in back to the last subject that we was talking about. As far as in...
I want to debunk what you said about the hospital part too. Mm-hmm. The problem is this, right? Black women keep saying, "Oh, we are the unprotected, the most people who die most giving birth in the hospitals more than any other race." If you look at the stat, it's extremely low. It's less than 1%. If you look at the stat, right? Some stats says 1, some stats says 2, some say less than 1. Here's the issue. It's higher than any other race. It don't mean that it's high. You get what I'm saying?
It's something that happens
right
all
now.
the time.
If you have a 2 foot guy and a 2 foot girl and then a 2 foot and a half person, they say he's the tallest, but they're all short. it's like they all. So mind you, so they all just short, right? So hit a part and leave out every single time. And what I'm about to say is going to ruffle some feathers, but it's the honest truth. The reason why black women is saying this is that they help perpetuate this strong woman persona. For example, when you said the woman saying, "Oh, I need help, I need more medicine," and the other thing that black people could take more pain, we glorify. Or we say, I got shot 9 times, I could take pain. Or I'm a black, strong, independent woman. I don't need nobody. I'm strong. Then they start to take it in consideration. The issue is they're not giving you medicine because you're black and think this. It's really is. It's all go down to incompetent doctors and nurses also, in that field. And what end up happening is your diet also. Black women has the #1 obesity rate, highest among any other person in America.
And C-section.
But I'm saying that's a fact. So my thing is, so mind you, they're dying not because doctors are racist. You know what I'm saying? They're dying because you have incompetent people and interns working on you, and they ain't telling you that they're interns. Yeah, they're still in school.
That's a fact.
They're still in school working on people. So I'm just saying, black women is not even, whenever they want a law to pass or people going inside, they use black women as guinea pigs.
But if
they did it with the LGBT and all that, Black Lives
Matter.
Like
for instance, like
that's a fact.
Abortion. Go ahead.
Yeah. Damn.
Like for instance, like the first gynecologists used black women as test dummies. No, if you do your research, I read an article probably like a week and a half ago. This doctor cut this lady open, took out her ovaries, took out her uterus to study her like a fucking guinea pig. The name gynecologist.
When was this? 19 what?
This is 19, like, it wasn't in the
18 something?
It was like the 17s.
Oh, damn.
They used black women as guinea pigs for C-sections, to take out ovaries. You see the woman, like, back in the day, she died and they put her in a fucking museum because she had a fat ass.
But yeah.
Yeah, like.
But my bad, cut you over. I'll wait for my last point. My last point is, when women are dying in these hospitals, they don't tell women why they're dying. Right? They don't tell them why they're dying. What they keep saying is that it's the highest. But you go to the nuanced number, most people that actually dying is not dying because he's a white doctor and he's black. Because most of the time, that same white doctor is
killing everybody.
No, delivering mad black babies and also killing white and black babies at the same time.
Killing everybody.
It's not like he's just killing blacks, right? So I'm just saying is, we make one mistake, we say he's racist. But the reality is, most of us came out of here from that. And number two, in the inner cities, for example, I done had surgery, wound care from black doctors, and they also told me, come on, you just pressure, you ain't feeling no pain. I mean, I need medicine. They're telling me this because the end of the day is, if you ask for too much medicine, you'll end up like Michael Jackson. You'll die like Michael Jackson because overdose. And we're going to say, he's racist because he gave us so much medicine. But then you say, I don't need no epidural, I don't need no medicine, I can give it natural. And then he don't give it to you, and you still say he racist. So it's damn if you do, damn if you don't.
Well, regardless, it still could be damn if you do and damn if you don't, because you could get an epidural and still be paralyzed for the rest of your life after that shot. True. So it's not. I just think you got to be careful with the sickos. It's just sicko people.
Say no to epidurals, because that. No.
Yeah, that's
but I just think black women ain't the most unprotected, man.
Nah,
I'm not gonna say the most unprotected, but there are some cases. Like
there's a lot of third.
Overall, they're more protected than a black man. Overall,
they even might even be more protected than a white woman, because
ain't no one more protected than Jews. So I'm gonna say that right then and there.
I would say, listen, I would still have to say the black woman. The black woman is the most protected woman in this fucking world. In the world.
No,
now, I mean United States. I didn't mean to say the world. United States. Now, when you go to these third world countries, right? And you have like people, but we don't even know where they fucking from. We don't even know the name of these places. These are the people these same people that we talking about, these Caucasians, they'll go flying somewhere and have a massacre party, killing these people on islands, taking their organs. They got a whole what do you call this? Like a black market where they collect body parts and all that. And black females and males were at one point the top of those lists for organs.
But we get off topic. We talking about
but that's protected. That's protected. But when I say, that's why I said the third world countries.
But I'm talking about in the U.S. I'm talking about in the U.S. Back to the topic is black women. Are black women the most protected person or not? And the question is, they are protected. It's just children, like literally. Like I'm telling you, it's just literally children, because a lot of black women are selfish people. they literally will use their kid as a pawn to get at their father. But they cry around and say, I'm not protected. Or they would start trouble in the streets.
And
they know niggas gonna come help them.
Yeah, and then now Pookie and them dead because of some shit that she done started.
Oh, I seen that happen before.
That literally happens 24/7. I'm like, yo,
girlfriends.
If I get into a problem, I can just say, somebody help me, please. Like, yo, bro, you on your own, brother.
Yeah, that's how it is too.
That's how it is for men.
It is.
I have to call somebody directly to help me. A woman in the street right now could get hit. Right now, I guarantee right now, if you can call me all kind of names, all kind of shit out my name.
As soon as you call me a bitch.
If you go outside, hit me 40 million times. Like E Honda. I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah.
And I hit you with one sonic boom. You have mad hood niggas come out of nowhere. Yes, that's a female.
Yeah.
And you talking about you're not unprotected? What you talking about?
Females do shit on purpose.
More crimes happen to black men at late night than women.
Hell yeah.
Niggas try to holler at y'all most. Yo, what's up, man? What's up? Now, don't get me wrong. Niggas out there might try to violate y'all once in a while. But us?
Yeah.
Men are bigger targets at night than women are.
Especially the police.
These are stats.
Police, everything, man. Mm-hmm. Females, because they'll set a nigga up. It's vice versa, but majority, like he said, this shit ain't safe for a brother, man.
Because that came from Malcolm X when he said black women are the most unprotected, neglected, dispersed in America, and people ran with it. I said, no, he said that for a reason.
But they was at that point.
It was all these kids. The thing is,
no, I'm saying
at that point, it wasn't women, bro.
What I'm saying, when he say the most unprotected, I think he's talking about out of the females, out of races. So meaning as like white, Caribbean, then blacks. So when I say
blacks are Caribbean, Caribbean are blacks.
Well, yeah, same shit. You know what I meant to say?
Saying though, but I was saying
Spaniards or something.
But I was saying when he was saying that, I got what he was saying, and I agree with him at that moment. Although I wasn't alive at the moment, right. I watched it back in context, so I get what he was trying to say. People took his message and ran with it. Like,
and we us as men didn't protect our women. So
no,
that's
we
why
did.
No. Listen. His concept was that we cannot protect our own women because it was so much racism shit that was going on. We were still getting killed by the police. We didn't have no say so. We didn't have no rights. Now, basically what he's saying is that we as men couldn't protect our own black woman. Now the government, because that was a whole part of the plan, the government took over our women and now placed us in jail or placed us where we're in poverty and we can't do shit for them. So they have to rely on a white man. They have to rely on the government.
No, that makes no
whole
sense.
System.
No, that makes no sense. What you're saying right now, that would be saying black men are protected.
No. Black men can protect themselves.
No. My thing is, bro, what I'm saying is this. When he's saying that, it's talking about trying to get women rights.
No. Protect your black queen.
No, we're not.
Just like how the Jew had to protect his wife.
I get that. But I'm saying when he was giving a speech to the white man by
any
saying
means,
black women wasn't protected. And what I'm saying, I get what he said it because he wanted rights for women. And us. Civil rights movement was for who? For black man, women, and child.
But
right?
the man wasn't, the woman wasn't getting slaughtered and beat to death outside. It was mostly the men. So what he's saying, I was Muslim. I was in that whole Minister Farrakhan shit. So basically what he's saying is, bro, is that the black man is supposed to be able, just like the Jew, just like the fucking Caucasian man, has their own system. Listen, they have their own system where their judge can judge them. They have a whole system with the Jews where if a Jew female goes in front of a fucking judge, it's going to be a Jew judge. It's behind their own culture, their own race. So now when you take a black person and you put them in front of a white judge, anything could happen. It could go for the same for the black too. But it's just saying that if it's more black people that had their own, then we can judge amongst each other don't let somebody else come in and infiltrate.
I'm talking about the actual topic where he was saying black women wasn't the most protected, neglected, disrespected person in America. He's talking about every woman disrespecting the black woman, not protecting them.
He didn't care about no other race.
No, but I'm saying in society,
the black race.
But I'm saying in society, he did speech as an orator going against the white man, which I understand why he did it. Because, mind you, civil rights movement was for equal rights for man, black woman, man, and child, right? Feminist movement is only equal rights for women. That's it.